This episode of the Brarcast is brought to you by Gund Entertainment. Yes, you heard that right. Gund Entertainment. Guys, I have a question for you. How is the scene for you guys? Like, when you guys go to parties, is it kind of boring? Or when you guys have a birthday party, is it kind of tame? But inside, you know, you're a party animal. You're just trying to go and get your groove on. Or that girl you've been talking for months, and you tell her, yo, me and my buddies are pretty lit, we get kind of crazy, but it's all a lie because you have no friends whatsoever. Well, have that problem no longer, because Gun Entertainment, they are the life of the party. Anything they can make the life of the party. If you think you're boring, they will make you the most exciting man on the planet. Gun Entertainment, it's not just a name, it's a lifestyle. There is no viewer discretion advised necessary for this episode because it is 100% PG. Kids, get ready to listen to a story.
Hey man, what's up?
Nothing much, just chilling. What about you?
Yo, you wanna come over and listen to something?
Listen to what?
The Brarcast.
The Brarcast?
The Brarcast.
The Brarcast.
That was gay.
What's up, the Brarcast? How are you doing? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna sing. Instead, I'm gonna tell you guys a story today. But not just a normal story. Because, you know, the Brarcast can't handle this story. Today's story vessel shall be the Storytime Express. Chugga chugga, choo choo. Oh wait, who wrote that? Who wrote the Storytime Express? Oh, we don't have a script? That was just me? Oh. Wait, I apologize for that. That was really, really dumb. I will never say that Storytime Express again, but I'm tired. I don't want to re-record this. So let's go with it. Today's story is The Proposal. Let me just get something off my chest. I know you guys listen to this podcast because, you know, you guys expect something crazy, borderline illegal, or, you know, all this kind of stuff. But instead, today's story is a romance story. It's about how I met the woman who would later on become my wife. And I'm lying to you because this story is insane. And I don't know how to respond to it. It's just really awesome, this story. I love it so much, and I hope you guys will love it too. Let's begin the story of The Proposal. And once again, because I know you people think I'm kidding, but this story is 100,000% true. And let us begin. You know how the story begins. It's like many others do. You're at home, minding your own business. You're just watching some Spider-Man cartoons, just having a great old morning. And then you get a call from your mom, and she's mad at you because you didn't grab the groceries like she told you to, like 4 hours ago, because you're lazy as hell. And that's what happened to me. I was lazy as hell, I didn't go. And she's like, if the groceries aren't there before I come home, I'm beating you down with a spoon. A wooden spoon will be struck upon my face repeatedly with great force.
Those aren't just random punches either. They're targeted, and every single one of them is more than 100% of his power.
So in an act of self-preservation, I hop in the Stallion. Quick sidebar for those of you guys who don't know, but the Stallion is what I call my Nissan. This Nissan is like 10 years old. Normally that'd be not that old for a car. But in this car's life, that is a lot. Because this car has been passed from my dad to my mom to me. And all of us have like destroyed this car. I love this car more than life itself. But she's kind of dying. But yeah, every time I talk about the Stallion, I am referring to the Nissan Maxima 2010. So I hop in the Stallion, alright? And I turn her on and I zip it. I run. I am in the car. You know, I'm out there. I'm ripping 60 in a 60 zone. I'm going Need for Speed within the city limits. Because I can't get any more tickets or they take away my license. And I go all the way up to Co-op. Co-op is a grocery store if you guys don't know. And I run inside. I am booking it. You guys know with the Flash, how it's all red, or Wally West is yellow. My lightning was brown. It was chocolate thunder up in here. Like Usain Bolt is fast. He's running for medals. I'm running so I don't get murdered, you know? And my mom is scary. So I'm like, if I don't get this stuff, my life, as I know it, is over. All I shall see is red.
Now tremble before your death. For be it my mask, or be it your blood, red will be the last color you'll ever see.
If you guys know me, you guys know that if I ever go to a store, I don't just get whatever's on the list. I'll get like a billion stuff that's off the list, and I'll always forget something that's on the actual list. So I get into Co-op and I walk in and automatically I'm like, yo, I need to grab some stuff. So I go to the comic section, I pick up some Archie comics. Cause yo, if you guys know me, you guys have seen my collection. I have so many Archie comics just in my room. I've been reading this stuff since like forever. Like Archie's Digest, Archie's Weird Mysteries, Archie's Pal Jughead, the Betty and Veronica series, all those. I have just been on that stuff. Like I've been reading these like all the time, man. They're my life. Also, I hate Riverdale, so if you talk about it to me, just don't talk about it, because Riverdale ruined Archie. Okay, yeah, so I go into Co-op, I pick up an Archie's comic, and then I'm walking down the aisle, I see some instant ramen, and I'm like, I can eat, so I grab some instant ramen as well. So I go to pick up my mom's stuff, and there I am. I'm just in like the cake aisle. I think I'm finding cake mix or brownie mix or something. And I just feel a slight tap tap on my shoulder. And I'm like, I turn around and I don't see anything. I'm like, hey. Might just be the wind or a ghost or something, you know? So I turn around, I'm looking for the proper mix, and once again, I hear a tap tap, and I'm like, alright bro, who's doing this? I turn around, and I hear a very quiet, but also a very, very surprising, hello, from under me. So I look down, and I see this small Indian lady who, she must be like 4'1", and she just looks up to me and says, hi, I remember you. And I have bad memory when it comes to human beings. I'm like a goldfish. If I don't see you like every day, I will forget your face.
If I don't see you every day, I will forget who you are. I'm like a goldfish.
And in my head, I'm like, is this a relative I don't know? Who are you, man? So I'm just like, oh, hey, how are you? It's been so long. And this lady's like, I recognize you from TV. And I'm like, oh, for real? Wow, that's awesome.
Huh?
Another sidebar for you guys. Yeah, I used to have a TV show for 6 years. Yeah, me, an ugly Indian kid with massive ears, had a TV show for 6 years. That's as long as a domesticated hedgehog. So Sonic the Hedgehog was alive for 6 years. His entire lifespan, my show was on TV. And it wasn't just like a Calgary thing, nah. This show was like Canada wide. People from Newfoundland watched my shows.
Bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide as I step in the room.
And I got something to tell you guys. Like, people my age, like, watched that show. People my age. So, like, I was like 6 something when I was on the show. 6-year-olds, 4-year-olds, anyone like younger than me, their parents would make them watch a show. Like, I was the Daniel Cook of brown people.
This is
Macabre.
on a bike, in a plane, on a farm, playing games with many places and friendly faces. We'll have lots of fun.
Macabre.
So I had a lot of responsibility. And I was talking to some guy that I saw in the mall one time. He's like, yo, you're Macabre, right? I'm like, yeah, do I know you? He's like, nah, but I watched the show a lot when I was a kid. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. And he just goes dead quiet and says, bro, you ruined my childhood. Your show came on the same time as 2P and Binu, and I couldn't watch that because of you.
You ruined it. You ruined it and I'm leaving.
And I'm looking this guy dead in the eyes. I'm like, well, you know, Sabasuke, I'm a TV star. I'm a man, Itoru. You can't tell me nothing. I got your view. You were my one of hundreds of thousands of views. I was big. I was global, man.
I hope I said that right. Mr. 305, or better said, Mr. Worldwide.
Everybody knew me. All the 6-year-olds knew me when I was a 6-year-old. Everyone recognized me. If you were Indian and you were a little kid back in the day, you probably knew me. Your parents were probably like, oi, Dindu, watch this show. Look at this. This is Apna Munda. He's art color. He's on TV. This TV was made by the white people. You have to watch this. And that was me. And there's one thing about this show that you guys should understand. I don't remember anything from it. I know it's weird. 6 years of my life, but I remember nothing from that show.
Oh, somehow I completely forgot about that. Oh my god.
I only remember stuff that people tell me, like people who watched it, like my best friends, they watched the show. They tell me, yo, you remember you did this on the show? I'm like, no. Apparently I interviewed the zoo. Not who, just the zoo. Apparently I interviewed the guy who runs the Calgary Stampede. So, yeah, it was a fun time, you know. But yeah, I had a TV show for 6 years. Many people knew me. And apparently this old lady was one of them. And I was a pretty cute kid too, guys. So it was a fun time. Back to the story. So this old lady recognizes me after like God knows how long I'll put off that show for. And she's like, I recognize you. You were so cute. I'm like, ah, thanks, right? And I was just, you know, it's always nice to people who watch the show. It's nice, right? And then she's like, how old are you? I'm like, oh, I'm 18. She was like, school? I'm like, yeah, I'm in university. I do martial arts, all that stuff. She's asking me these questions. I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll talk to her. I'm not doing anything. And then her face gets all serious. Like, you guys know in Pokemon, when Ash, like his Pokemon lose, he has one Pokemon left. He's like, you know what? I'm serious now. Pikachu, are you ready? Pikachu. And that's how serious he was. That's how serious this old lady was. She is serious, looks me dead in the eye and said, you should marry my granddaughter. And I'm like, ha 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 ha, yeah, I should maybe, right? That'd be funny. See, you're, as the viewer, probably thinking that she was kidding. And so was I. I was like, oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's kind of random, quirky, haha. And she's like, nah, I'm dead serious. You and my granddaughter would be Nice. Like, you make hella cute babies.
You know, the funny thing is, I know you're playing me, but you're right.
The first thing that went through my head at this point was, yo, I can barely go to the mall and get close to myself to my mom slapping me, make me go back and causing a scene so I can get a refund or a return? So, how do you expect me to get married now? I am barely passing university. You think I can pass marriage? Like, bro, I can barely walk down the street without my back giving me physical pain. I can't even breathe out of my nose. And you expect me to care for another human being, like support? Nah. That's not happening. No.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So I'm talking with this woman and I'm like, nah, I'm not. I'm getting out of this conversation now. So I'm like, you know, I'm not ready. I'm not in a position of my life. You know, I'll see you again sometime. And I grab the cake mix and I'm like, I'm a skedaddle, right?
3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
But no. This woman was like, you should just come talk with me. And I'm like, yo, I really gotta. I'm like, no, I want to leave this conversation. So I low-key just take my phone, I text my mom, I'm like, call me right now, I need some help with the cake mix. And then I wait, you know? I'm like, my mom will help me. But God forbid I have any luck because my mom's phone was dead at this time. So she didn't call me back. And I'm like, I might die here today. I'm gonna say something dumb, this woman will get mad, and she's gonna Silence of the Lambs me. If you haven't seen that, she's gonna throw me in a well and just slowly throw me food down a well. And give me some lotion and be like, it puts the lotion in the basket.
Now it places the lotion in the basket.
Like, I was 100% ready to die today. I'm like, alright guys, my will, everything goes to my dog, and that's pretty much about it. And after that happens, I'm just slowly just like grabbing the cake mix and just slowly moonwalking away from her saying, yo, I gots to go, you know? And I just slowly move back and I'm like, okay, bye, I'll see you next time, bye, toodaloo. And I turn around and I just start walking at a brisk pace. Because for me, a brisk pace is like for her, like sprinting. And then I drop my instant ramen. I bend down to pick it up. I turn around. She is not there. I'm like, okay, good. Either A, she went to go bother somebody else, or she was never there to begin with. Ooh. So I go to the checkout counter. I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna do this, pay, and I'm gonna leave, go home, sleep, continue sleeping all day, right? But no, because God forbid anything go easy in life, right? I'm chilling in the line, you know, I'm about to pick up a Tic Tac, and once again, from I don't know where I just hear, so have you made your decision yet? I'm like, wait, what? This lady's right behind me. She just came out of nowhere like a ghost, like a little brown Houdini, just like, hurrah, Hoodie Baba, I'm here. And I'm like, oh god. Alright, let's do this.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do marriage right now. And dude, she just drops her bags. Like she had she had like two of those like things you get at the supermarket, not like the carts with the wheels, but like baskets. She had shopping baskets. She just drops them to the ground, looks at me, rolls her eyes, her head follows, and she walks out. Just walks out of the co-op. And dude, I'm not even kidding here, because like this is really weird, because like her basket was full. Like she took time getting everything. I think she was gonna make dinner for herself or her granddaughter, and she just leaves this basket. And in my head, I'm like, one of two things is happening. Either A, she's gone, or B, she's driving an Uzi and gonna take everybody out. Either way, I get out of that conversation. So it's a win-win in my opinion, right?
What? I see this as an absolute win.
But alas, she did not come back. So I pay for my thing and I just leave the co-op. I get in my car and I pull out the the parking spot, and I look at the door of the co-op, and there she was, just staring blankly into the open. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay away from this. So I just put the car in reverse and I rip it backwards. Like, you've seen the scene from Fast 8 where Dom is driving in reverse, and like, because the front of his car is a blazing inferno, so he's driving backwards and he wins the race. I'm driving like that. So I was like, you know what? I am Dom, except I'm brown and I have hair and I don't mumble every word I say. Y todo. I do it. I'm the best. And yeah, I just rip it onto the main road and I just drove off. Like, have you seen Get Out? Like that scene from Get Out where the very last scene from Get Out where Chris is in the car with Rod and he just like, just drive, get us out of here. And they just go. That was me. Me. And that was the story of the proposal. Part 1.
How you find me? I'm TS motherfucking A. We handle shit. That's what we do. Consider this situation. Fucking handle.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Brarcast, The Proposal Part 1. Yes, Part 1, because it gets much crazier, but I don't have the time to talk about it because that'll be like another 2 hours. And it is very late. I am trying to go to bed. Like, nowsies. If you don't believe me, hey Bixby, what time is it?
The time is 3:33 a.m.
It's 3:33, guys. Like, be happy it's not a 666 because, yeah, no. Yeah, honestly, I should keep going till 4:44 for Jay-Z. Actually, nah, I can't keep going. I'm tired. Alright, Brarcast, I will see you guys next time. Good night, or good morning, or whatever. And as always, stay hydrated and wear a condom.
Till we meet again, guys!